Hello and welcome to Girl Likes Beer Podcast, irregular beer reviews brought to you by Girl Likes Beer. We are in Warsaw, Poland, and this is episode 29 already. Today another beer pairing, and a pairing that I want to call a green double. There will be two more coming in this season, and I will not tell what kind of beers there will be, but there are not a lot of the green beers, and I will explain what I mean by green beers. So you'll probably figure out what it is. Well, the green beers is what I call quite famous beer brands that are served and produced, brewed, I don't know, in green bottles. And today's contestants are the Peroni, Nastro, Azurro, and Pilsner, Urquell. Now, as to Peroni and to Pilsner, actually, the interesting thing is that both breweries now are owned by Submiller. Another coincidence, and didn't realize that when I was buying and deciding on the pairing here. The Nastro Azzurro means blue ribbon, and the beer was launched in 1965 to commemorate, not sure if it's the right word, but as a memory of, to be sure, of a history that happened in 1933. The history was that an Italian ship, ocean liner, actually called SS Rex, won the blue ribbon. What is the blue ribbon? It's a competition, or the reward in the competition in 19 and I do believe early 20th century. Competition to which ship, which liner would swim the Atlantic Ocean as fast as possible. And in 1933, the SS Rex was the fastest one. The brewery Peroni was founded in 1846, as we can read on the bottle. And it was found in Vigevano in Lombardia. Now based in Rome and owned, as I mentioned, by Submiller. As for Pilsner Urquell, the word Urquell, and I will have to look in my bullets, Prazdroj in Czech means original source. The beer was made in Bohemia, in Pilsen, Czech Republic, and it is a bottom fermented beer produced since 1842, so 1846, also quite close as for the origins of both beers. I think enough is enough. Let's give it a go. Let's pour Pilsner. Oh, dark yellow color with the lovely bubbles going up. You know that I like that. And Peroni. Oh, now finally. Compare beers do not look the same. Bit more head here, more gassy, but God, is that a pale beer? Honestly, I had both beers before because they're quite easily obtainable in many countries, and I think I've never had it from a glass. Touché for me here. I preach the glass drinking beer, but sometimes little small bottle, cold, very warm, hot summer day, just beautiful. A cold beer straight from the bottle. Anyhow, this is very pale yellow, like the beers that we had in the first episode. You know, the Celtia and the Birra Moretti. They were a light yellow, but not like pale yellow. This one's pale, or it is pale. Because I'm looking also in the very dark yellow Pilsner here. Okay, let's smell this one. I would say surprisingly not hoppy, maybe a little bit fruity, something like a little bit lemon orangey. refreshing citrus note. This one is, I would say, smellless. Okay, let's have a sip. Citrus refreshing with a punch of bitterness towards the end. Here. Well, that's just bitter from the first moment you taste a drop of it till it goes down your throat. But a refreshing bitterness, and to compare it with Birra Moretti, because Birra Moretti wasn't that bitter, but I see where the beer might come from since it's made in hot climate countries. This might be, and is, because I've had it in a hot day, on a hot day, a nice refreshing thing. Sweet beer will not do the trick on a hot day. Okay. Well, I think this would be a 4-mug beer, this a 3-mug beer. So Italy kind of loses to Czech Republic here. That's it for today's episode. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/girllikesbeer. To have even more updates and pictures, videos, go to facebook.com/girllikesbeer. So recommend me to your friends, of course, only if you find this show interesting at all. And have a beer, save the economy.